So everyone talks about the physical benefits of working out, right? But do you really know what's going on in the inside? Like what's going on in your brain? Well, the thing is, you develop a lot of stuff even mentally when you're working out. So whether you know it or not, you're gaining stuff physically as you're getting jacked, you're getting stronger, but you're actually developing a certain type of mindset in your brain. So today we're gonna go through some of the mental aspects that working out brings into your life. So stay tuned. Before explaining to you about all these mental benefits that working out actually has in our brain and in our life in general, let me tell you about my story. My story started out like this. I used to play football back when I moved into this area. I used to actually play football a lot. This guy introduced me into football. I got hooked into football. And then as I went on playing football, we used to meet a lot of people, So there was this particular guy that used to be a real jerk. So this guy would just push people around, especially kids. He would just bully all the kids he could because he thought he was strong, I guess. I don't know. He was tall. Even though he was at the same age, he was like a lot taller than everyone. He was almost twice our size. Like he was already 6 foot even when we were like 13. This guy, he pushed me. I'm not sure what was going on that time. So he pushed me, he shoved me because he was angry at me, I guess. So I couldn't fight, of course. I was scared to death. Well, this guy, one of my friends, he actually came and defended me because, of course, I was small. This guy was really tall. He was like 2-3 years elder than us. He actually defended me. He fought the guy off. And that was the day that I felt so weak that I decided to start working out. I started working out purely because of this reason, at first, of course. And then I started to see my muscles grow and I got a little bit more strength. I was doing knee push-ups at the time. I started out with knee push-ups and stuff. And I started to gain more strength. I got really hooked into this. And I was just pulling out push-ups anytime I was free. Like anytime I was bored or something, instead of watching YouTube, I would just do push-ups. So while doing that, I was actually losing interest from YouTube and other social media. That's something I still hold on to this day. Right now, YouTube is okay, I guess. But I don't watch it too often just because of this reason. Back then, when I started working out, I was actually really thin. Like I was like paper thin. I was like really skinny. But before that, I was really huge. Like I was really fat. But what actually got me going was the fact that this guy pushed me and I wanted to get stronger. And then over time, I developed feelings such as I wanted to get stronger to protect my family, my friends. I wanted to get bigger muscles. And like that, my thought process evolved. And right now, I still think I want to get bigger muscles. I want to get stronger as a guy. And I want more respect from everyone. So when I started out, the thing is that I flexed my triceps. And I thought they looked pretty good. Like here's a picture of me flexing my tricep. And I was pretty small, but I thought my tricep looked really big. Like I thought it was a great achievement for me, and that's something that kept me going. Back then, I had no proper nutrition. I didn't know anything about macronutrients, no calories, no fats, no proteins. We learned about it in school, of course. I mean, at that time, everyone has learned, hasn't they? Working out isn't just a simple matter. You need to be actually mentally involved in the game. Like you need the discipline, you need the consistency, you need the certain type of force that will drive you. You need a reason. You need to figure out why you want this. I mean, I had my own reason. I wanted to fight back this guy and I wanted to gain strength so that I would not have to get defended by someone. And this journey is actually a lonely journey. A lot of people are going to try to pull you down. I mean, when I told my friends that I was going to start a bulk to gain more muscle because I was so skinny, they actually laughed at me. And I could not believe my eyes. Back then, I got really extroverted and I was really enjoying my time with my friends. But this time, when these guys laughed at me, I was feeling really insecure. I didn't really let that stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And I started the bulk. I gained some muscle, I cut down, I got abs, and I looked great. So I did not regret a thing. As I got into all this stuff, as in this fitness stuff and all, I started seeing all these role models that I could potentially have, like David Lates, CBum and all that. But I thought these guys were naturals. Like I thought this could be just me working out, and if I worked out long enough and hard enough, that I would get the kind of results that these guys got. Because back then I had no idea about what were enhanced lifters, what were natural lifters, what were steroids. I had no idea about that. I had heard the word steroids, but I had no idea what they were. I just knew they were drugs. and for me they were just like illegal substances. Basically the typical thing that a child thinks. The fact that I thought that these results were attainable kind of made me push harder on my sets, and this really got me training to failure all the time. This kind of boosted me. Like at that point, that was the thing that was driving me, as in I thought I could get like them, I could be as strong as Sebum. I saw him lifting all those heavy weights and I was like, wow, why couldn't that be me? And that genuinely just boosted my performance by a lot. And the thing is, right, when you start working out and you worked out for some time, you actually get a lot of confidence. Your clothes will seem they're fitting better. I mean, they're not really fitting better, but your brain tells you that they're actually fitting better, because you get more comfortable in these clothes, you get more confidence, you get more respect from other people. So the thing is, some of these people actually let their confidence grow and actually become ego. They think they're the almighty, they can stop anyone from, harassing people or something. They have all the strength, they could beat anyone in a fight, and all this typical type of stuff that people with high ego have. But then the majority of people, they actually get more humble. They know about the people's strengths, they know about their own strengths, and they know that they have great power, and that actually comes with a lot of responsibility. Like you can't just go on fighting someone or something. I mean, a regular person and a bodybuilder, maybe the bodybuilder has a bigger chance of winning, of course. But if the bodybuilder comes against a fighter, I mean, of course the fighter is gonna win like 99% of the time. Another thing you really get after working out and stuff, like people start noticing. After about 8 to 10 months, or maybe even a year, you'll actually start to fit better in clothes. Your muscle will become more defined, and people will actually notice that, and they'll actually start to pay you more respect just because of that. Now this is a huge thing, because I mean, who doesn't want respect, right? We have talked a lot about all these benefits and stuff that working out really brings into your life, and what kind of changes that working out may actually have on your daily life. As in, you're gonna get more disciplined and stuff, you're gonna be able to do better in certain areas of your life. I mean, as a guy, you don't need a lot of reasons to build yourself. Like, as a guy, it's all about building yourself. I mean, if you're a girl, yeah, you're basically born at the top of the mountain, but when you're a guy, you're born at the door end of the mountain. You can climb as high as you want, as much as you want, and gain as much value as you want. Just the thought that you're gonna get more strength, you're gonna get more muscle, and you're gonna maybe look a little more intimidating to other people should really drive you to really do this. Like, you don't need a lot of reasons to start working out and start being fit. This was meant to be a short video, so I'm gonna end it over here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Until then, that's all. Peace.